जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी श्री माता जी के चरणों में नतमस्तक होकर प्रणाम करेंगे और वंदन लेंगे। We all will bow down in the lotus feet of Shri Mataji and take vandan. महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र।
Saraswati
जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी प्रसन्न चित्त होके बैठेंगे। We all will sit in a very joyful state in front of Shri Mata ji. बैलेंसिंग की प्रक्रिया करेंगे। We'll perform balancing now. लेफ्ट हैंड को श्री माता जी की ओर रखेंगे और राइट हैंड को भूमि माँ के ऊपर। We'll keep our left hand towards Shri Mata ji and right hand on Mother Earth. प्रार्थना करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमारी ईटा नाड़ी को शुद्ध एवं पवित्र बना दीजिए। श्री माता जी, प्लीज क्लेंस and purify our left channel. धीरे से राइट हैंड को श्री माता जी की ओर रखेंगे और लेफ्ट हैंड को आकाश की ओर। We'll bring our right hand towards Shri Mata ji and left hand towards sky. श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी को पूर्ण रूप से स्वच्छ एवं निर्मल बना दीजिए। श्री माता जी, प्लीज क्लेंस एंड प्यूरिफाई our right channel. We'll slowly bring down our left hand. Keep both the hands towards Shrimati जी. हम लेफ्ट हैंड को नीचे लेके आएंगे और दोनों हाथों को श्रीमाता जी की ओर रखेंगे. परम पूज्य श्रीमाता जी ने कृपा करके हमें मध्य में ले आइए और हमें निर्विचारिता प्रदान कीजिए. श्रीमाता जी, प्लीज ब्रिंग अस इन मिडिल and bless us with thoughtless awareness faith. इसी निर्विचार स्थिति में हम श्रीमाता जी की अमृतवाणी सुनेंगे. We'll now listen to Shrimati Ji's speech in this thoughtless awareness state.
This realization has to come. There is no need to seek all these useless things, these pleasures of life. Understand your responsibility. That you are Sir Yogi's first and last and in the middle. And as Sir Yogi's, what is your duty? Is to be completely dedicated for the betterment and the benevolence of others. That's the only thing which is going to nourish you to rise. If you look after your children like this, like mad, it's not going to help you. You will have problems. If you neglect your children, you will have problems. So come in the center and be just witnesses of all that. It's a very common feeling in the beginning of every Saj Yogi who comes to Saj Yoga. They'll send me the list of 5 generations on this side and 5 generations on this side. My father's, brothers, sisters, these things, that things, real cousins, real, this thing is sick. So please, Mother, put your attention. And when I put my attention, the attention returns back, I can't find that. It starts like that to begin with. All right, in the beginning I say, all right, just now they have entered. But you don't know these are tentacles which keep you down. They do not allow you to rise in the domain of God. In the domain of God, everything that is yours, even your hair, are looked after by God Almighty. Everything. Can you understand that? Can you realize that? Is all done by billions and billions and billions of powers of Adishakti. What can you do yourself? Nothing, except for worrying and troubling. So just if you believe and assume that power today, that you are in the domain of God, which is active benevolence. The nature of it is active benevolence. As they say, Hita. If you are sick, it is for your benevolence. If you are alright, it is for your benevolence. If you have money, it is for your benevolence. If you don't have money, it is for your benevolence. Everything does good for you in the domain of God. Do not judge it according to your own standards. Whom do you think to be a person who is benevolent in this world? Apart from me. Really, in the real sense of the word. Supposing you take a man who is very rich. Is he benevolent? No. Is he happy? No. Is he respected? No. At least he has to be a realized soul to be somewhere near that description. And if you have to ascend in the domain of God, you have to know that everything works through His power. Your activity, your inactivity, your sleep, everything is worked through His powers of love. Love can never harm, can never destroy. You go a little ahead of it, and it showers flowers of God. But understand your nature. Supposing you are a left-sided person. Mostly I have seen left-sided persons always want to do my pujas. And the right-sided persons are organizers. Do the other way around. Must know your nature. Give yourself a balance and then enter into the kingdom of God. Like you are entering into a door, say for example, and you have too much load on your back, meaning you are a left-sided person. Then take down the load from your back on your head and enter. But if you have too much on your head, put it on your back and enter. Because you are tired, you do it every day. Supposing this hand is tired, you put it on the left hand. I see in the aeroplane when people are walking, they are holding it with one hand, and automatically when it is tired, you put it to the left. Automatically, they are not Sujukis. In the same way, in life also, if you have done one-sidedness too much, try to do the other side and give yourself a balance. Navaratri is the day to give you the balance. Those whose right hand is tired will get the power in the left hand. Those who have the left hand tired will get the power of the right hand to share the load. So those who are having money problems will solve their money problems. And those who have Sleeping problems will solve their sleeping problems. But one can say, if somebody has both, then what do they do? I know of somebody, I lived there in that country, where they have both the power. They sleep as well as they have no money and they are not bothered. So, for such people, what should you do? Of course, I won't tell you, but one has to do something about it. One has to work out something. They just don't move. And if you tell them, answer is, I know I sleep a lot, I know I'm like this, I know. That's all. Then what do you say? It stops you completely, you can't go further. If they know what more to be told. This is a complete mountain there standing, just to finish you completely. So one has to do. Everyone has to do something. Somebody is working it out. Somebody is doing some work. And another is not helping. Then that cannot be completed. It's a collective work. One person cannot do it. I've seen it happens like this. It's a collective. So we come to the position that Navaratri today is not the work of mother only, which she did so far. It's the work of every one of you. I cannot do it single-handed. If I could, there was no need for you to be here. I would have built the aeroplane, put you there, push them somehow or other, lock it up and put you there. It's not possible. You all have to carry your own aeroplanes. Build it up and carry it yourself with dignity. Not like small children, so you have to mature. And for that maturity, it's a collective thing that has to take place. In the beginning in the school, all right, they'll teach you 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. But when you go to the college, you have to do it yourself. Solve the problem yourself. And that's what it is today. Sahaja Yoga is good, you get your realization in these modern times. But the maturity has to take place, otherwise it's useless. Up to the seed was all right, but once it is sprouted, it must become the tree, otherwise it's useless. And that all of you have to do together, helping each other, understanding each other. And everyone has to work it out. Even if one person suffers, I suffer. The whole thing has become collective. The Devi has become collective. It's a venture. It's a venture, I know. Too much of it. There was no other way out. It's like crucifixion of every part of your body, every cell of your body. But it's all right. So today, instead of feeling guilty, you should be filled with tremendous courage and tremendous enthusiasm. That we have to do it, because Mother has given us the power. We can do it. Nothing should keep us down. And we are going to help each other. One person is doing one job, nobody will look at it. You see, they won't just move. I know. I'm sitting down. I know. I don't do anything. I know. And in Sahaja Yoga, it has become even subtler. I want to do, but there's a booth in me which doesn't allow me to do. So you get out with your booth. That's what it is. All these arguments are stupid, of no value in Sahaja. That means you have not understood the meaning of Sahaja Yoga. You have not understood the meaning of yourself, and you have no respect for your life. That's what it is. If you indulge into such thinking, then it is no good. But today you have to promise to yourself and to me within your heart that you are going to be filled with that enthusiasm and that Shakti. Time has come. Which is going to make you real yogis. Complete dedication. Imagine these PLO people, what they are doing fearlessly. I mean, all kinds of people you see around, even in Kali Yuga, are so dedicated to something nonsensical. Why can't we be dedicated to something so sensible? They are not afraid of anything. They are daredevils. Why can't we become like that? What's wrong with us? So every one of us must have that enthusiasm, and I am an institution by myself. And I am going to do it. I am not going to take advantage of the ashram life, nicely settle down in the ashram, see, very good, cheap. No. We are all going to move out also and take up a place somewhere there. For the time being, ashram is all right. But then give more room to others are coming. You get out of it. Go out and stay somewhere and work it out. Then in the ashram, this is my house, I have spent money for this is my furniture, this is this thing, that. Actually, you should know how to live on a string, shoestring, as they say, on a shoestring. Of course, now I am filling every ashram with such a lot of furniture that they have to. Better live on a shoestring. So the tapasya starts. Go into a penance yourself. But then I will hear, Mother, I am on a tapasya, I am eating only once. Why? Who asked you to be on tapasya? Enjoy. Enjoy your tapasya. Then it is Sahaja. Otherwise nonsense. Enjoy. If you can enjoy your tapasya, then you are Sahaja. With enthusiasm. Look at these PLOs. Look at these people. Do they say we are going in a tapasya? Nothing. You have examples of people around you. But we can't say they are possessed by bhoots. Or even if they are, what about you? You better get possessed by such bhoots or a change. If that's the way only you can be motivated. So tell your mind, no explanations, nothing doing, I am going to show my worth. But all the time, if the attention is just to show off, or to be in my attention, or to be in contact with me, to be writing to me or something, it's not going to help at all. I'm just a mirror. And you see within myself yourself in the true way. And also this mirror is full of Maya. So devil may look into this mirror and may look like a saint to him. If he has ego, he might look like a saint to himself. Or if he is a left-sided person, you might think he is the incarnation of Bhairava. Might. But if he is truthful, he can see clearly that he is the highest of highest, he is a Sahaja. And unless until you see yourself like that, know that it's a Maya. So to realize that you have achieved a lot by getting your realization of rising so much higher above all these petty ideas. Every idea is petty, whether it is economics, politics, philosophy, any ism, anything is all petty for a surgeon. Because none of them know even this much about God's domain. What are they talking about is economics. They do not know anything about his politics. They do not know anything that there is a miraculous power which rules the whole universe, which is so efficient, which never fails, so timely, so sensible, so interesting, dramatic. See how we resolved all these things in no time. How we got to this place. I was to have this puja here. All this you know. How I came here. See the miracle working. How? The powers of the divine working. You be the proper instrument of the divine. And it has another force, as I told you, centripetal and centrifugal, and you might be thrown out. So be careful on that point. Face yourself in truthfulness. Do not get pampered by your ego or morose by your superego. Just see for yourself as a powerful instrument of love. But in love you do not become indiscreet. Steadily, beautifully, gently, you attend to it. And so much power can be born. You will be amazed that water, which looks something so frivolous to us, has so much power in it. You know about hydrostatics. This Mother Earth, which looks so simple, we walk on her our feet, she attracts us on ourselves. She's spinning with such a speed herself, she keeps us sticking on to her. She's doing thousands of tremendous jobs, this great Mother Earth. She looks so simple. She's so powerful. In the same way you are made out of this Ganesha Tattva, which is so tremendous. This Navaratri will give you that power. Those 9 powers of 9 chakras. 7 chakras, you already know. Above that, you become a master yourself. And then you become the power yourself. May God bless you.
जय श्री माता जी। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज के इस सुंदर ध्यान एवं परम चैतन्य के लिए आपका कोटि कोटि प्रणाम श्री माता जी। श्री माता जी, थैंक यू फॉर टुडेज ब्यूटीफुल मेडिटेशन एंड परम चैतन्य। हम सभी श्री माता जी को नतमस्तक करके प्रणाम करेंगे और बंधन लेंगे। विल बो डाउन इन फ्रंट ऑफ श्री माता जी एंड टेक बंधन। जय श्री माता जी।